Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You're welcome to Grace Impact Radio, where word, music, and entertainment lives. All right, today is another wonderful day to be with you on the Financial Intelligence Moment with the FBI coach. Today, we're going to be sharing something that cuts across every aspect of life. It affects even if you're an entrepreneur, it affects an employee, it affects an employer, it affects a business person, it affects the investor. Whatever you do, even if you are a student, whatever you do, the things I'll be sharing with you affects everyone. And I want you to pay rapt attention to get every juice out of the fruit I'll be sharing with you today. Now, you need to squeeze it. And also, don't forget to get your paper and a pen so you can scribble out some things, some key points that you don't want to forget. You know, it is said that the shortest pen is better than the longest memory. So I want you to keep notes. I want you to, I do that. I have Jota, and the technology has made it a lot easier for me. Right now, I have a digital Jota. My tablet is such that I can scribble things on it. So whenever I'm anywhere and something, or maybe somebody said something that is striking, or an idea just comes to my mind, I pick up my tab and I scribble it down. I note it, I can access the document, the file, I can access it anywhere as long as I have an internet access. And that even makes it a lot easier for me because if I have a thick back notebook, for example, if you go to my library, you'll see lots and lots of thick back notebooks where I have written down some key things in the past. And maybe I'm in another state or in another country, I don't have these notepads with me. Of course, I will be incapacitated at that moment to take a look at what I wanted to peruse from the Jota, you know. But with the digital Jota, all I need to do is to go to the site and pull it out. So without further waste of time, now let us dive into what I have for you today. Today we'll be talking about the laws of financial freedom. The laws of financial freedom. Financial freedom is that state or that point where your income exceeds your living expense in multiples. Okay, so financial freedom, even though some persons will tell me that the definition of financial freedom is relative, okay, some people having that freedom of going wherever they want to go, freedom of traveling to different places, for them is financial freedom. For some persons will tell you the ability to love and be loved, for them is financial freedom. And another person will say to you that having so much money in his bank account is financial freedom. Well, whichever way you look at the coin, okay, whichever way you toast the coin, each of these definitions requires money. Now, if you want to travel anywhere you want to go around the world, of course you need money. You can't speak in tongues and the airline will carry you and move you from your present point to where you want to go. You can't shake hands with the hotel manager and he say, "Oh, fantastic, Charles, you have a room." So you need money. Now, love is a verb. Love is a doing word. It's not a cliche. I can't say to you, "I love you," just by words. Every time I'm expressing, "Oh, I love you so much, sweetheart. Oh, I love you so much, darling." Wake up in the morning, I'd say to my wife, "I love you so much." And I don't express it by taking her out, buying things for her, making sure that she's comfortable. I mean, if you were in my shoes, you would doubt that love, isn't it? So whichever way you define it, money is needed. Money answers all things. Money is a defense. Money is needed in this game of financial freedom. So financial freedom is when you have gotten to that point where the systems which you have built, the assets which you have, are taking care of your living expense in multiples. So whatever the living expense is, you have an asset that is taking care of it. I have a goal, and my goal is to have minimum of 52 properties. Now, how does this work? Every week in a year, or in a year, we have 52 weeks. So each week I have a property, real estate property, that is taking care of the expense of that week. The next week, I have an income coming from another real estate that is taking care of that expense. For me, that's my goal. That's my desire to become financially free. So I don't know about you. If you don't have a desire yet, I believe at the end of this session, you'll be able to say to yourself, this is the reason why I should be financially free. This is the reason why I should get out of eating from hand to mouth. This is the reason why I should get out of the rat race and start running the right race. Now, for you to run the right race, it requires you understanding certain laws. And those laws are what I'm going to be sharing with you today. Now, why do we do these things? We do this because it's missing from our educational curriculum. No teacher, no lecturer, no classroom offer this as a course. Even though some schools, you learn this only from the school of hard knocks. You learn it from the streets, not from the conventional school. Okay? And it's what we spend the most part of our life pursuing, how to become financially free. I met one of my professors in school back then, and I was asking him a question. I said, the school curriculum, because he said he's been following me on Facebook, he see all I do. He was just praising me. He said, Charles, you studied engineering and suddenly you veered off. I said, no, I didn't veer off. I followed my dream. We laughed over it. He said, but come to think of it, I love what you're doing. I have learned a lot. I put them into practice and it's working for me. I said, that's the reason why I follow and I do what I do. I didn't veer off. I followed my dream. Okay. So I asked him a question. Why is it that? Because it's funny. We go through the university, we go through the secondary education, the college. So we go through the high institution, and at the end of the day, nobody teaches us how to be financially free. We don't study a course in school called Money 101. Do you know there is a word called numismatology? Numismatology. Let me check it out. I want to get the right spelling. But numismatology means the collection and counting of coin. Numismatology. It's a course that is missing from my educational curriculum. They don't teach us Money 101. Nobody taught me how to count money in school. And you see professors that want to teach you entrepreneurship. No, they're not teaching you entrepreneurship. They're not. They call themselves, oh, this is business school, will teach you how to become millionaire, and you are not a millionaire. There's a problem there. Numismatology, definition, Oxford definition of numismatology says a collector and student of money. Numismatology means you are a collector and a student of money. So how come? How come they don't teach us money in school? How come they don't teach us how to become wealthy? Because it's missing from my educational curriculum, and that's why we do what we do. So the question is, are you going to be in control of your finances, or your finances will be controlling you? And that is dependent on what you do with these laws, which I'll be sharing today. What you do with these laws will determine what next. If you are going to be in control of your finances, or your finances will control you. I don't know if I'm going to exhaust all the laws today, but wherever I stop, fine. So law number 1 says, wealth is your birthright. Wealth is your birthright. Yes, God created you and make you to be wealthy. God made wealth to become your birthright. You know, some people are not wealthy, but first they buy into an error that poverty is a default. How so wrong? They feel, oh, I'm poor today because that's how God made me. God did not make you so. God made them all, but he did not make them so. God did not create anybody to be poor and create some to be rich. We are responsible for who we are. It's our decisions. It's our decisions that made us who we are today. You cannot increase or grow in life in full body, soul, and spirit without using of things. And you cannot have things without money. You want to grow, live a full life in your body, in your spirit, and in your soul, you need things. And you can't have things without money. The body needs good and healthy food. I want to eat healthy. I need money to buy it. The soul needs knowledge in books, in sites, in travel. Of course, you know that traveling is an education. The spirit needs to express love by giving. Now, you are limited by these things if you lack money. You don't have money, you can't buy books. Mark Twain says that a man who cannot read good books is not better than the one who does not read. You need to buy the right books. But you need money to buy these books, either e-books or hard copy. You want to travel? You need money. You want to eat good food? You need money. You want to express love, show love to people, benevolence and all that? You need money. You want to carry the gospel around the world? You need money. Are you seeing the importance of money? So you must first inscribe it on the tablet of your heart that wealth is your birthright. God created you to be wealthy. There's no doubt about that. He created you and endowed you with his blessings. See, I did a video sometime. I talked about the 5 places where your money is hiding. And one of the places I talked about is in talent. And your money is also hiding in ideas. I said your money is hiding in talent. Your money is hiding in ideas. I'm going to put the link in this video so you can check it out. 5 places where your money is hiding. You need to watch that video so you can extract a lot from it. When God endowed everyone with talents, he gave everyone one gift or the other. It is not left for you to harness the gift you have, cultivate it, build it, work it out, develop it, make it to start yielding income for you, make it to start putting money back into your pocket. That's why I run trainings. I call it the high income skill training. I teach you how to monetize your skills. I teach you how to monetize the gift which God has deposited inside of you. First, I will teach you how to identify your gifts. Peradventure, you haven't identified yours. I run that training. It's part of the things I do. Then I teach you how to monetize the skills. So wealth is your birthright. That is law number 1. Law number 2 is the law of desire. The law of desire. Now, the law of desire is an indicator of possibilities. The fact that you desire something is an indicator that that thing exists. Whatever you are not meant to have will never have its way into your desire. It will never feature in your desire. I'll say that again. Whatever you're not meant to have will not feature in your desire. For the fact that you desire something is an indication that that thing exists. Desire is an aroma of your potentials and possibilities. Desire is possibility seeking expression, power seeking manifestation, function seeking performance. That's desire. Whatever can't make it into your desire can't make it into your life. Whatsoever you vividly imagine, you enthusiastically act upon, and you hold on to it tenaciously, will inevitably come to pass. So as you are imagining it, it means you have a desire for it. It's featuring in your desire. And once you can desire something, it's an indication that that thing exists and there is possibility that you can get it. So you need to understand the law of desire. Okay? Number 3 law is the law of thought. The law of thought. You see, at birth, God gave everyone raw materials. At birth, at creation, God gave everyone raw materials. And these raw materials are the invisible things. This invisible things, you know, everything that was first created was first created in the mind via what? Via thoughts. Our imagination, our imagination are a useful tool in the hands of God for creation. You see the word imagination, it's a compound word, image and nation. See, you shouldn't limit how you imagine things. You should exercise your power of imagination. You should exercise it. Sometimes I sit down, I imagine myself sitting with the presidents of nations, high commissioners, prime ministers, and I'm addressing them. It's all in my imagination. Nobody will arrest you for imagining great things. I don't imagine vain things. I don't imagine mundane things. Rather, I imagine things that will move me forward in life. And do you know one thing with imagination? If you hold your imagination tenaciously in your heart, sooner than you know it, that imagination will become what? Your goal. I'll say that again. If you hold your imagination tenaciously, if you hold it firmly, you keep imagining that thing, you keep breathing on that thing, you keep thinking about that thing, sooner than you know it, that imagination will become what? A reality. It will become a reality. So our imagination are a useful tool in the hand of God for creation. Your major thoughts, your predominant thoughts, conscious or otherwise, will ultimately become what? Your reality. Whatever you think about, you become. Whatever you focus on, you become. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So we live in a thought universe. We live in a what? Thought universe. A universe filled with thoughts. It is the invincible that controls the visible. It is the intangible that controls the tangible. That's why, you see, this word called money. Money is intangible, while cash is tangible. It is money that controls cash. So whenever I hear people say cash is king, I laugh. I laugh because they don't understand. Cash is not king. Cash cannot be a king. Cash cannot be a king. Money is king, not cash. And when you say, give me my money, no, it's not the money what you are calling money is an error. It's not the money. The real money is invincible. Okay? And the real money comes in different forms. We have the God money. The God money has to do with gold, oil, aluminium, silver, diamond, platinum. Those are God money. Then we have the government money. Government money has to do with dollars, pound sterling, naira, Japanese yen, Ghana cedis, and Tanzanian shillings and all that. Then we have the cyber money. Cyber money is the cryptocurrency. It's rocking the world. Cryptocurrency is currently rocking the world. If you don't have cyber money, do everything within the confines of ethics and good values to have some cyber money. Then the fourth type of money is the social money. Now, I'm writing a book on this. Soon, my book will be out. The social money. The social money is what everybody has, but only a few maximize it. That's why we have influencers. The influencers, they are leveraging on their social money through the social media. They build followers and they sell to the followers. And it's part of the things I teach in my high income skill training, how to build a formidable brand. Now, building a formidable brand doesn't mean you start designing of your logo, your templates. No, that's not what I mean. Building a formidable brand has to do with you as a personality. You are the brand. The company you represent or the company you are driving is the vehicle. So you comes first before the vehicle. Okay? So I teach you how to do all this. Now, this four type of money, if you don't have God money, you don't have government money, you don't have cyber money, you can have social money. You should have social money. With social money, you can buy God money, government money, cyber money. That's a discussion for another day. My book will be out soon. So keep an eye on me. Keep an eye on my wall, FBI Coach. That's my Facebook handle, FBI Coach, one word. Or my Instagram handle, FBI Coach 1, as in figure 1, FBI Coach 1, figure 1. Follow me on my handles, keep an eye on there, and you will get all the juice. Then my YouTube channel, FBI Coach, one word, FBI Coach. Okay, so let's stay connected. So the law of thoughts, that is the number 3 law you must understand if you want to be financially free. I said the first law is what? The law of the wealth is your birthright. You must understand that wealth, God has deposited wealth in you, and it's your birthright to become wealthy. Law number 2, I said, is the law of desire. For the fact that you desire something is an indication that that thing exists. And because it exists, you can have it if you hold on to it tenaciously. Then law number 3, we just finished right now, is the law of thoughts. And number 4, we are moving to the law of creation. Law of creation. All things are created twice. Mental creation and physical creation. Mental creation and physical creation, or the invisible creation and the visible creation. The seat I'm sitting on right now was first created mentally before it came physically. Now, the law of creation states that you can choose the things you want. The raw material you need is within you. God has deposited it into you because he has made you and I co-creators. So in order to create something, you must first imagine it. Once your imagination of it is consistent and you can hold it with faith, you can hold on to it tenaciously, what you imagine is created already. That's why I said that if you hold on to that thought firmly, sooner than you know it, it becomes your goal. Creation happens in 3 stages. We have the imagination. The imagination stage is the gaseous stage. gas evaporates. If you imagine something and you don't put it down on a paper, sooner than you know it, it evaporates and you can't get it out of your head anymore. Then we have the words. The next stage of creation is words, and the words is the liquid state. The liquid state. When you speak something, you speak it into the ears of people. You have made people to hold you accountable for that particular thing you have said. So it's now in liquid state. It can't just evaporate so easily. Then we have the action, which is the third stage, action, and that becomes the solid state. The solid state means it has moved from imagination to paper, and from paper, which is the liquid state, it has moved into being manufactured or being created. All right. Then we have the law of gratitude. The law of gratitude. The best state to receive what you desire is the state of gratitude. A heart of gratitude will always receive a hand of gratitude. Being grateful is a practical demonstration of faith that causes what you desire to locate you. I'll say that again. Being grateful is a practical demonstration of faith that causes what you desire to locate you. And not just locating you, it locates you speedily. It's a law. It's good to understand it, but if all you do is just use it, you're fine. You're fine. Daily gratitude keeps you well positioned to receive your imaginations quickly. Daily gratitude. It keeps you in that position. It sets you apart. It positions you to receive what you imagine very fast. Then we have the law of clear vision. The law of clear vision. The law of, once you understand this law, you automatically multiply yourself by 10. The law of clear vision. Once this picture can be clear and you process it beyond your control, or rather, once the picture is clear and the processes are set in motion, it's set in motion beyond your control to help you actualize that clear vision. What this means is that my vision is to have 5 million families financially free. 10 million families financially free by 2025 is a clear vision. Now, because I have held onto this vision so strong in my mind, in my heart, in my thoughts, I have spoken it into words. I have written it down on paper. Motions and processes, or rather processes, have already been set in motion that is helping me actualize it. And how am I actualizing it? Through my low ticket offers, through the trainings which I offer. I do a lot of trainings here and there, and the goal is towards having those 10 million families that will be financially free by 2025. So is it connecting? Are you getting what I'm saying to you? So desire is an aroma of your potentials and possibilities. The way you open a perfume and the fragrance fills the whole atmosphere. That's the same way your desire fills the atmosphere of possibilities. So desire is possibility-seeking expression. Desire is power-seeking manifestation. Desire is function-seeking performance. Okay? So that is the law of clear vision. Then we have the law of receiving. You must learn to receive. I don't know how many of you have read the book The Millionaire Mind by Harv Eker. Secret of the Millionaire Mind by Harv Eker. If you haven't read that book, please go and buy it. The Secret of the Millionaire Mind by Harv Eker. In that book, there's an aspect where he talked about how to receive. That in as much as you are giving, you must set your heart to receive. See, if you don't practice the law of receiving and harvest, you won't grow. The things you desire by thoughts will only be received by action. So to receive, there are a few things you need to do. Number one, find something to do. Don't postpone or procrastinate. Find something to do. Number two, fix clear image of what you want to achieve and start operating like someone who have already achieved it. My goal is 10 million families by 2025. I'm operating as though I have achieved it. Every channel, every platform I find, I want to speak. I want to connect with the audience, because I know there is one person in that crowd that will be added to the 10 million families. Then number three, deliberately relate with every business transaction such that you give more use value than cash value. Now I'm trying to break down the law of receiving. Give more use value than cash value. Use value simply means you want me to stitch your shoe for you, and the contract, or you want me to carry out a project for you, and the project worth $10 million, and I'm meant to carry out the project just once and for all. It's just one-off. Now, use value means this project is for $10 million and it's one-off. Well, I'm not going to do one-off. I'll give you added services. I'll do a follow-up. It's not part of the contract, but I'm just doing it out of my own. I'll do a follow-up to ensure that everything I put in place is working according to plan. But cash value means, oh, you pay me 10 million, I do it, I sign off. That's it. Then number four, be certain that as you do these three things above, what you want is making its way to you. See, there is no way you give value and value will not locate you. There is no way you give out water to someone and you will not be fed. Take, for instance, pipe that carries water. They don't struggle to be wet. They don't beg to be wet. They don't pray to be wet. They don't go for night vigils. They don't go for multiple prayer sessions. They don't go for begging people, sitting in the front office of some contracts, some politicians or some top people seeking. They don't beg to be wet. They simply get wet as long as they have made themselves available for water to go through them. They will definitely be wet. What am I trying to say? There is no way you will make yourself to become a value dispenser that you will not receive. You will definitely receive, because he that gives, it shall be given back unto you in good measures, pressed down, shaking together, and it's running over. Maybe you don't understand that statement. You know, when you in Nigeria, when you want to buy flour, okay, bean flour, for example, you go to the market, they measure a cup, they pour it inside the cup, they pour it inside the bowl. Now, as the woman is pouring the flour inside the bowl, she will use, you know, flour, it has a way of filling up the jar very fast. So the woman will use her hand and press it to create more room. Now, after pressing it, she will shake the bowl and she'll top up again, top up, press it, press it, press it. She will shake the bowl again, top up, press it, shake the bowl. And sooner than you know it, it starts overflowing. Do you know what has happened? The weight of that bowl will never be the same as when she just poured the flour in it. It's going to have a heavier weight. Why? Because it's been pressed down. It's been shaken together and it's beginning to run over. That's the law of receiving. There is no way you give out value that value will not chase you pants down. The next law is the law of reciprocity, reciprocal, to reciprocate. The law of reciprocity states that you will ultimately be treated by others the same way you treat them. What you don't want, don't do it to others. In this law, life will reward you in the same measure you met out to others. You cannot sow cocoyam and you reap cassava. You cannot sow orange and you reap berries. It's not possible. So you need to you want to be financially free, you need to understand these laws. You need to understand because it's boomerang. Let me use the computer word, garbage in, garbage out. What you put in is what you get. Am I making sense? Are you getting value from this? Please put it in the comment section. And also tell me which of these laws resonates more with you. Which of these laws do you think you're going to work on? Which of these laws do you think you're going to build upon? Which of these laws do you want me to help you on? You can also chat me up privately. You can follow me on Instagram, FBI Coach 1, FBI Coach 1, one word, figure 1. Or you follow me on Facebook, FBI Coach. You can also check me out on YouTube, FBI Coach. Okay, let's connect. Let's stay connected. Then we have the law of networks. The law of networks. Now, I love this law. I love this law because everything we do in the world today is centered around network. The wealth you desire, everything that you ever want to be in this world will come through human hands. The money you're looking for is in the hand of someone. You know, I remember when we were growing up, our parents said to us, don't talk to strangers. If you talk to strangers, if you talk to strangers, they will turn you into a tuber of yam and they'll use you for rituals. If you talk to strangers, they will turn you into a piece of money and you are gone. You know, so as we're growing up, we had this fear and phobia in us, never talk to strangers. It is an abomination to talk to strangers. But do you know that the money you are looking for is in the hand of strangers? Are you aware that the next contract you want to sign is in the hand of that stranger? That man you saw in the elevator you refused to say hello to. As a matter of fact, saying hello to people is a wrong way of connecting with people. I have said this before and I'm saying it again because it bears repetition. You must learn the penetration strategy, how to penetrate people, how to connect with people. Don't come to people and say, hello, my name is Charles. No, no, no. Once you do that, you have built a wall of barrier between you and the person you want to connect with. You must learn to appreciate what the person has. Wow, man, you look dazzling. Man, your suit is bespoke suit. Hey, you look wonderful. I love your fragrance. Can I steal it from you? There is no way the person will not laugh. Oh, if you can, please do. And sometimes, you know, people have worries. People have issues that when you say such things, they are not even smiling. They are not even cracking up. Find another way to connect with them. For example, I say to you, wow, you smell lovely. Can I steal your perfume? And you still keep a straight face. And I will say to you, I'm so certain that this perfume you are wearing is begging you to tell me the name. I will make you laugh. I will make you laugh. I'll make you crack up. Once that person breaks up, okay, by the way, my name is Charles, and you, I know you. And the person will freely tell you his or her name. Connect with people. The money you're looking for is in the hand of strangers. Your network is your net worth. What does that mean? It means that you are as wealthy as the people in your life. You are as poor as the people in your life. You are as stagnated as the people in your life. See, whatever that is going on in your life is found in the friends you have. And guess what? Your friends could be that television that is taking much of your time. Your friends could be that wrong movies you're watching. Your friends could be that wrong audio you are listening. Your friends could be mental laziness. I say to people, anyone that is jobless at this time and age is mentally lazy. Because in this era, you can make money from anything and from everything. So you must build the right network. You can never be richer than the 5 people in your life. The 5 people that connects with you, the 5 people you can think of at any point in time. You can never be richer than them. You can never be wealthier than them. So build the right network. I remember several years back, I think that was 2008 or 2009. I can't remember exactly. I think it was 2008. Yeah, I needed 100,000 naira. Now, 100,000 naira, that's about how much in dollars today? That's about $150 or thereabouts. Yeah. I needed that money to make up what I have to solve problem. I had some money with me, huge sum, but I just needed that 100,000 naira to make up what I had. I scrolled through my phone. I was calling every contact I had on that SIM card that time. I couldn't get one person. Excuse me. I couldn't get one person to give me 100,000. I couldn't get 5 people to give me 20K times 5. I couldn't get 2 people to give me 50K. I couldn't get 10 persons to give me 10K to make up the 100K. I couldn't get 20 people to give me 5K that will make up the 100K. I couldn't get any. What did I do? I destroyed that SIM card. I reset my phone to factory settings. So all the entire contacts, I lost all of them. I did not lose them. I discarded all the contacts. And I went to the service provider. I got a new SIM card. That was how I erased I discovered that everybody on that contact were just parasites. They couldn't add anything into my life. So I'm saying to you today, if you have parasites around you, it's time you need to take drastic action, because your network determines how wealthy you are. Your network determines your level of assimilation. What you know today is as a result of the friends in your life. I'm very careful about the people I allow into my life. I'm very careful who I call my friend. I'm very careful who I call my mentor. I'm very careful who I call my coach. I'm very careful whom I allow into my life, because they can either make you or they mar you. Then let's talk about the law of manifestation. You want to be financially free? You must understand the law of manifestation. There is a general pattern of the bringing forth of things. Things come to being or manifestation in 2 unique ways, in 2 broad ways. Number 1, by the normal systems and channel of organic growth. That is how egg becomes chick. Okay? The hen lays the egg hatches, it becomes chick. It goes through a process. All right? Then number 2, by normal flow of commerce, how idea becomes cash. Now, I want you to sit down and ask yourself, between these two laws, or between these two broad ways by which manifestation can happen, I beg your pardon, which one can I fit into quickly? Can I fit into the process of the organic growth where how egg become chick? Or can I fit into the process of commerce, how idea becomes cash? Now, these are the two questions I asked myself, and I said to myself, I can easily fit into the second flow, how ideas become cash. So that's what gave birth to my high income skill training. In our world today, you can make money from anything and from everything. I'll say that again. In our world today, you can make money from anything and from everything as long as you can think. As long as you can think, as long as you can bring value, as long as you can solve problems, you can make money from anything. You can make money from everything. Are you getting value from what I'm sharing? Are you getting value? Please put it up in the comment section. Then we have the law of expansion and progress. The law of expansion and progress. Overqualify for what you currently have and you attract what to do next. See, the reason why some people, you see some people, they are clamoring and crying for promotion is because they are not qualified for it yet. Once you are overqualified in your current state, it will spew you. When you are obsessed with Canaan, Egypt will spew you. You get promoted by being overqualified for your current level. You are then promoted to the next level of incompetence. So you start from competence, you move to the next level of incompetence, you become competent on that level, you move to the next level of incompetence, and that's how growth happens. Your competence feeds your confidence, and your confidence feeds your competence. I'll say that again. Your competence, the things you know how to do, they feed your competence. They feed that confidence you have in you that, oh yes, I'm good at doing this. Then being confident in what you are doing will also feed your competence. So that is the law of expansion and progress. You must be progressive. You must think progressive thinking. You must think strategic thinking. You must think critical thinking. You must think, question the status quo. Progressive thinking. One who thinks progressively doesn't believe in que sera, sera, whatever will be. Okay, this is how it has always been done. A progressive thinking mind questions status quo. A progressive thinking mind is always looking for ways to make it better. This is how we have always been doing it in this office. Okay, everybody comes to work, we do it that way. A progressive thinking mind will think, okay, how long does it take for us to complete this task? 5 hours. What about achieving this task in 2 hours? A progressive thinking mind will start thinking, will start working it out. What are the possibilities? What can I do to achieve this? What can I put in place? Who can I talk to? That's the law of expansion. If you understand the law of expansion and progress, you will be financially free. Then we have the law of now. The law of now, N-O-W, the law of now. The only influence you have over your life and circumstances is what you do now. Oftentimes, people focus on their circle of concern and not circle of influence. Now, the circle of concern are the things you cannot control. The circle of concern are the things you cannot change. I cannot change who is going to be, or rather, I cannot change the pump price the fuel pump price in the market. I cannot change the price of a bag of rice in the market. I cannot change the price of the basket of tomato in the market. Those are within my area of concern. Then we have the circle of influence. Your circle of influence are the things you can change. Your circle of influence are the things you can transform. Your circle of influence are the things you have power over. I can decide if I want to bathe or not. I can decide what I want to eat. I can decide where I want to go. So the only influence you have over your life and circumstances is what you do now. The past is gone. The future is currently out of reach. What you must do to get your desires must be done now. I feel like saying, say to your neighbor, say now. So type in the comments, do it now. Put it up in the comment section. Do it now. The crucial point in the journey of life is what? Now. The crucial point in the journey of life is now. These laws are these laws are mind-boggling. These laws are mind-stretching. If you follow these laws, I want you to watch this over and over again. And I also want you to share with others. Tag others along. Don't watch alone. Share with others. Share the link with others. Let's be a blessing wholesale. Let's be a conduit pipe. Let's be a pipe that also gets wet just because we have added value to other people's life. Then we have the law of generosity. I love the law of generosity. I'm being generous. What I'm teaching you today is what companies pay me for, individuals pay me for in my high income skill trainings. You know, these are some of the modules, some of the extracts, and I'm being generous, sharing all this with you for free. You know, so the law of generosity is this law states that nothing in life goes for nothing. Something comes after something happens. Those who bring sunshine to the lives of others cannot hide the sun from themselves. So if you want to, if you want to grow, if you want to be wealthy, make sure you provide sunshine to others. Then we have the law of storehouse. We have the law of storehouse. What you store in, see, the law of storehouse states that God can only multiply what you have in the storehouse. If you don't have anything in the storehouse and you're expecting God to multiply, God is not going to multiply anything. Okay, God only multiplies what you have in his storehouse. That's why he blesses the works of your hands. That's why he wants you to bring your skill to the marketplace. Bring your skill to the store, to the marketplace, and he's going to bless it. All right, he's going to bless it. He's going to cause his favor to shine upon you. I believe you got value from all I've been sharing with you today. I believe you got value from it. If you got value, I want you to put it up in the comment section. Yes, I got value from what we have been sharing today. And I also want you to connect with me. If you don't have my WhatsApp number, please take it. My WhatsApp number is +234 70 33 10 9363. I'll take that again. +234 70 33 10 9363. That is my WhatsApp number. Let's stay connected. You can also connect with me on Facebook, FBI Coach, one word, FBI Coach. You can also connect with me on my what's it called? Instagram, FBI Coach 1. It has a figure 1 on it. One word, FBI Coach 1. And also my YouTube, FBI Coach. Let's stay together. Let's connect. Let's learn from one another. Let's share ideas together. I believe you got value from all I've shared with you today. Until I come your way again, I want you to remain financially intelligent. I want you to know that one is risky. One income stream is dangerous. You need multiple streams of income to survive. You need multiple streams of income to move from point A to point B. Learn these laws, watch these laws, listen to it over and over and over again, watch it and practice all I have shared with you today. What I have shared with you in this on these laws are the things I do, the things that has helped my journey so far, and that's what I have brought your way today. Thank you very much for hanging out with me on the Grace Impact Radio, where world music and entertainment lives. Until I come your way again, remain financially intelligent and have a blessed week. Bye.